Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I will represent traditional 3-4-3 formation FPL team for game week 1. So before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season. Now let's start. In goalkeeping option, it's John Stone from Crystal Palace. At the last part of the last season, Crystal Palace defense improved a lot under their new manager. So I am expecting this kind of defense this season also. And if you look at the John Stone position, I think John Stone is now the number one goalkeeper for Crystal Palace, because if you look at the preseason match, Guita wasn't involved there. So there is John Stone, and so he should be the first choice goalkeeper, and he's just 4.5 million, a very good differential player. Just 1.1% ownership, has got good save capability, so he's a good one. I think that's why he's in this team. Now we're going to the first defender in this team, and it's Estupiñán. He is playing in the left back for Brighton, a very attacking left back, and I don't think that there is a lot of competition in his place, so he should obviously start. And from game week 1 to 3 their fixture looks good, so that's why he's there. Now move on to the second defender in this list, and it's Luke Shaw. As Onana signed for Manchester United, a lot of FPL managers are thinking that Luke Shaw's bonus point will be reduced, because now Luke Shaw will not distribute the ball, Onana will distribute the ball instead. But I think if Manchester United defense improve, then it will help Luke Shaw also, because when there is clean sheet, there is more bonus point for the defender, and that's why I think going for Luke Shaw is a good option. And I prefer Luke Shaw over Onana, because Luke Shaw has got good attacking threat also. He sometimes take the set pieces, and also he is very attacking in opponent third, so that's why he's there. And also Manchester United fixture already looks so good, so you should go for Luke Shaw as a bonus point magnet. Now move on to the third defender here, and it's Gabriel. He is a sure starter for Arsenal and look to be more nailed than any other defender in Arsenal. And also other thing is that he has got good goal threat from set piece. When there is corner or free kick, Gabriel can got headed goal. And also other thing about Gabriel, that he is fully fit. In last season he played 38 match out of 38, so he's a player you should own in your team. Now move on to the first midfielder here, and it's Mitoma. As a Brighton midfielder, I think you should go for Mitoma, because he is very attacking, and I think he looks to be more nailed than any other Brighton attacker. There are a lot of competition in Brighton place, but I prefer Mitoma because he's a very exciting player to watch, and also he can dribble past any of the defender, so that's an advantage, because he will create chance, and if he creates chance, then he will get bonus point and also assist point, and also he is very much clinical in front of the goal. And Brighton fixture from game week 1 to 3 are so good that you cannot ignore their player. Now move on to the second midfielder in this team, and it's Marcus Rashford from Manchester United. And I think Marcus Rashford is quite a long away from Bruno Fernandes, because Rashford has got very good attacking threat. It's goal threat, for Bruno Fernandes it's assist, so I prefer goal threat over assist threat. And also Marcus Rashford can play in the left wing, right wing, and also in the center forward position. So when he's playing in the center forward position, he's a beast, and also in wing position he is playing so well that you can go for him, and you can obviously captain him also, because it's a home match against also. He is like a captain's choice, but there is Haaland there, so he might not be captain there. But still, I think Marcus Rashford is a very good player to keep you point in game week 1. Now move on to the third midfielder here, and it's Mohamed Salah. And in this draft I can fit Mohamed Salah, because his 12.5 is very expensive one and very hard to fill. But if you look at his fixture in game week 2, it's very tempting to go for Salah as a captaincy option, as a differential one, because I think Bournemouth is way better than Newcastle home for Erling Haaland, so you can try Mohamed Salah. And also other than that, there are 4 Liverpool midfielder or forward in 2 places, where Salah is totally nailed for Liverpool, and that's why if you want to go for a Liverpool asset, it should be Salah, as he got captaincy trait and also got a very good attacking trait and less minute risk. So this means Salah is a very good FPL asset. Now move on to the fourth midfielder here, and it's Foden. As Manchester City sold few of their players, like they sold Gundogan to Barcelona, and their other midfielder also looking to be sold for just Mahrez, I think going for Saudi Arabia. So this will improve Foden mid, and he can play in the left wing, right wing, and also in the attacking midfield position. So if any of the position Foden start, he is very attacking, and also he poses the best goal threat for Manchester City asset other than Haaland. So if he start for Manchester City, I think he's a must own player, and that's why he's there. And the fast forward in this team is Erling Haaland, and he is obviously a beast one. In preseason match, within few minutes he scored 2 goals, so he will be obviously there. The second forward here is Gabriel Jesus, and I think he has rotation proof, and that's an advantage for Gabriel Jesus because now Arsenal signed a lot of midfielders, so there might be some deviation there at that, because Martinelli has got some minute risk, and also Trossard, in which position he will play, it will decide. He might play in the left wing or in the left midfielder position, and also as Havertz is there, so Odegaard position might be less attractive now. He might play in the number 8 role. That's not happening for Gabriel Jesus, and he will be the number 1 choice for forward option, and he will start in every match, and that's why Gabriel Jesus is the only Arsenal attacker there. Now move on to the third forward in this list, and it's Wissa. As Tony is there in band, I think Wissa is now playing in the striker position, and if you look at his performance in striking position, he is playing very well in this position. He's a very good player for your team, and that's why Wissa is there. Now move on to the bench option here, and first bench option is a goalkeeper, and it's Areola. He might start for West Ham, but I think it might happen or might not happen. It's a dilemma that he might start or not start, but I think 4 million option, a goalkeeper who has possibility to start, is obviously a good one to have in your team. Now move on to the first bench option in outfield, and it is Baldock. He's just 4 million defender, 7.1% owned, and if you look at the other 4 million defender, Bale and Bear, these two have a blank game week in game week 2, and Baldock has no blank game week. And other than Baldock playing in the wingback position, which is very attacking, but still his underlying data as a attacking point of view is not so good, but he's just 4 million. I think he's the better one than Pierre and Bale. Now move on to the second bench option here, and it's Gusto. He's a 4 million Chelsea defender. If Reece James is not fit, then I think Gusto will play. Even Reece James is fit, then I think he will not play for 90 minutes. He has got fitness issue, so he might play 50 or 60 minutes. So Gusto may come from the bench and getting 1 or 2 points. And if Reece James injured, he will be a bargain player for your FPL team. Now move on to the third bench option, and it's Nakamba. He's just 4.5 million midfielder who can play, but I don't think he will give you a lot of points, just 1 or 2 points. He will play very deep for Luton. Now move on to the captaincy choice for this team, and it's obviously Erling Haaland there, and the vice captain armband is to Mohamed Salah. Now move on to the advantage of this team. This team has got less minute risk player. Only I think Foden has some minute risk, but other than there is no minute risk player. Everybody will start, and also that this team can captain Mohamed Salah in game week 2. He has got Bournemouth home, where Haaland has got Newcastle home, and this team I think you can go for any Chelsea attacker. If you sell Gabriel Jesus to Nicola Jackson or Nkunku, who is playing better, you can switch it. Also you can sell Wissa for Nicola Jackson or Nkunku, and if you want to go for midfielder option like Modric or Sterling, you can sell Foden. So you can rotate your team this type. And also other thing that you can go for Harry Kane within 2 moves. If you sell Salah for 8 million Arsenal mid like Martinelli, or 7 million Chelsea mid Sterling, then you can go for Gabriel Jesus to Harry Kane. That's an easy route. And also you can sell Salah and upgrade Wissa to Harry Kane. It's a possible one, and this team also not relied on just Arsenal as attack or Manchester United. If you look at this team, only 1 Arsenal attacker, Gabriel Jesus, and only 1 Manchester United attacker, Marcus Rashford, 1 Brighton attack, and 1 Liverpool attack, just only 2 Manchester City attack, but Manchester City is a very good attacking team. They are the highest scoring team in last season, so that's why that only 2 player here. But other than, I think this team can perform very well. Now move on to the disadvantage of this team, and it has weak bench. If you look at this bench, he's just 4 million to 4 million defender. Is not good for your team, and it's a weak bench. But the most important thing that you put all your budget in the starting 11, and I think it's a team who is going against template, because if you look at the template team, they are going for 2 Arsenal mid or forward option, and also 2 Manu option, where it's got Salah and Wisa, a good differential one. I think this season Salah is a differential one, which is a surprising one, because in previous season, when at the start of the FPL season, Salah's ownership was 60-50%, but now it's just 20%, so it's a good differential one, but it is against the template. And also this team has got some issue. If any of this team player got injured, then it will struggle, because you need to sell this player to buy another player. And also that this team bench is not so good that you can rotate the bench option. If any of the starting 11 has got horrible fixer, then you cannot go for Baldock or Gusto to start, and that's a problem for this team. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, obviously subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season, and don't forget to press the bell icon, because it helps this channel a lot. And good luck for your team.